So hey guys, Chris here back on another Roblox Ring Boys. In this video I'm going to be doing a starter guide on Clover Retribution since the update did just drop. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are new because I'm pretty sure the game peaked around like 1,000 players. I'm guessing some of those players are going to want a starter guide and like explain some of the stuff that you should be doing. Alright, so this is going to be first off where you lead up on the main menu, dude. So the first what you're going to want to do is you're probably going to receive a certain amount of spins, 80 spins probably I'm guessing. You'll want to spin for a magic. And now I wouldn't say don't worry about that too much because what's called getting a magic right now is kind of more long term. So if you get like an epic, lame, or what's called win, you should be fine for now. Don't worry about that. The second option that you're going to be what's called offered to roll is race. And race is something key important. Race is something really important that'll leave a big impact on you, deciding on which builds you go for, like a dexterity build or like a mage build. So if you get high up, this is more for like magic build. Or if you get lucky and get dread skill, this is something that would go for dexterity builds since it does give you like slashing damage, etc. And trait is also something really important. Let's say if you get heavily restricted, you kind of are forced to go for a dexterity build since what's called increases your melee and it takes away like all your mana. It's kind of hard to be a mage at that level. Magic storage is it's a game pass that you can buy. This will allow you to store all your magics that you have currently, and this also gives you a race storage, so it's pretty useful. I have a bunch of mythics on here and I have like one slot. Just letting you guys know there isn't no such thing as trait storage yet, but I'm pretty sure it should be coming out pretty soon. But yeah, all right, so now that I'm all loaded jump in the game, what you guys are gonna want to do first is you guys aren't actually gonna see this when you guys first load in. I'm pretty sure you are gonna load into like one of these cabins right there. I'm pretty sure. And it's gonna what's called tell you to come outside, and it's gonna prompt you to what's called talk to this one person saying, oh, we need you to find some rooms or etc. I'll pop it up on the screen just so you guys aren't confused. After you're gonna pop up here, you're gonna spawn here, etc. Now what you want to do first is you're gonna want to look for this guy right here. Now this guy is gonna give you a quest about bandits. It's actually the barber. This is where you might go. It's called if you want to get your hair color changed, eye color changed, or features. So this is the guy you want to go to. If you want to talk to this guy, and now you should be level 9 by the time you actually get to the main part of the game, which is this. Now you want to go feed what's called bandits. I'd say until like you're level 20-ish. Now they aren't too hard to beat as long as. But one thing I do see a lot of people do is go for a hybrid build. Now, if you're going to be a hybrid build, you really want to be dedicated onto what's called one thing, I guess you could say, because that's not really good. And let's say if you're trying to get like damage overall, it's not going to really be useful for you. You just want to kill 10 of these bandits. They're going to give some decent amount of XP. And if you guys did notice, I'm getting 2 times XP, but just letting you guys know, they do get 2 times EXP on weekends. Now, after you do that, you're going to want to go help the mysterious traveler, and I'll show you where you guys get the quests for it. You're going to want to head over here. And now you should be like level 25-ish by now. Now you're going to want to head over here. Just want to beat these guys up. You see they do have some decent HP, so it's good. It might be a little difficult for you guys. Just maybe like grind until level 30 and just make sure you're putting it in a lot of points to int. Or if you have heavily restricted, or if you're planning to be a sword main, you might want to put all your points to dexterity for now and just have like 20 points to con, because constitution isn't really too important. Once you finish this, you don't want to what's called go back. Now what I did forget to mention is that you're going to want to be like level 45 by when you grind that. Now that you're level 45, after that you are going to get a main quest. This is going to prompt you to do like a main quest, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be like a little clover icon right here. Now this is where it's going to be a bit tricky, and I always recommend this to people. If you have friends, get them, or just get people what's called in the server. There's always people wanting to help others and always just wanting to be helpful overall. So do just join the Discord, I'll leave that link below. You don't want to take this guy's quest. He's gonna tell you go fight the alpha wolf, and after you defeat this alpha wolf, it is gonna grant you a broom, which is something really essential because as you can tell, a broom here is like really useful. This is actually what I'm actually using right now is a leveled up broom, which is something you can get from the Dragon Balls. I'll explain that in a later video, but for now, let's just get this in with. And now what you are gonna want to do now, I'm guessing, is you should grind these wolves a bit, maybe until you're like level 40-ish. But now that you kill them, you're gonna be like level 40-ish, I'm guessing. And now take this other quest, which is gonna be to defeat the goblins. Here he is, green guy. It's pretty hard not to miss. Now it's not gonna give too much XP from the other ones, but it is definitely worth it. These guys are a lot easier, I'm pretty sure. Now, if you really do want to what's called level up quick, honestly, I would say to what's called grind Dragon Ball, since that kind of was the meta to like level up your ults. But now that what's called the Dragon Ball race have been kind of lowered, it's kind of almost hard. So what I recommend is what's called just get a bunch of friends, or what's called group dude, who are like a bunch of people who want to level up like you. You should be fine, because just overall, if you guys are all doing like decent amount of damage, you guys should be more efficient. Okay, so now you're gonna want to go ahead and defeat the seasoned mercenaries. These guys are gonna be a little harder, so I'm not gonna tell you they're gonna be really easy to fight, but they're gonna be pretty annoying. So here you are right here. And now make sure you're actually taking out these guys. They're not here surprisingly, but they should spawn around here. They could be some maybe 4 to 5 NPCs. You take out 12 of them, and look at this. It's 800 XP, so it is definitely worth it. Now these guys do give a decent amount of XP. Now what you guys are going to want to do is you guys want to defeat them until you're level 75. And what I forgot to mention while I was over there at the goblin area You're gonna want to do that until you're level 50. So it's all gonna be little steps, just leveling up 10, leveling up a bit, getting 10 more levels, and coming back to the next mission. So now once you do this, this is where it's gonna be a little more hard. Now honestly, what I could recommend you do is that you kill these guys until you're like level 75-ish, because then by that point you'll be able to do like pretty decent damage. So now where you're gonna want to head now is the Clover Kingdom. It's gonna be right here. You can see the little 3 castles peeking out, but it's not that hard to miss. Or what you could do instead, if you really want to what's called grind to make it a little more easy, but just letting you know it is a little mini boss, so you might have some trouble doing it. It's gonna tell you after you defeat the alpha, and you have to make sure that it is complete, and you'll notice that it is completed because you'll have a broom and you'll be able to fly like me. But what you are going to want to do after that is you guys are going to want to find someone named Venom. Now he does give a really essential drop. He gives what's called you some rings that give you more damage for int. So if you're a mage or whatever, you're definitely going to want to get this. Now even for me, he's a little tinky, and I'm kind of almost max, so don't worry about it. He's a little... Let me just kill this guy real quick. So now we're going to want to head to the Clover Kingdom, and now this is where it's going to get a bit tricky. Hopefully by now, like, you're level 80ish. You're just going to want to go here, and now we're going to want to look for a mission that what's called tells us to defeat some shadow hands. And here they are, I believe. Alright, so this is where you're going to want to go talk to this guy right here. And now they should be down over there. This is usually where they mainly spawn at, so just wait here. Should get a couple. Check what this is. And now if you guys are wondering what that sound is, it's kind of an event that spawns in. Once you guys defeat these guys, I'd recommend you guys kill these guys until like you're level 100. And you'll be able to see what's called events in the chat. 5 stars. 5-star means what's called a 5-star is spawned. But yeah. But now back to the it's called main starter video. You guys are going to want to do that until you're level 100-ish. These are a little trickier, but they're a little bit more squishy. And what I mean by squishy is that they're not too hard to kill. The main key is that you just want to learn how to dodge them, so it's going to be pretty good. But yeah, there should be a quest right here-ish, now that he's down, which you can actually do. You can check this here. So this is the guy who tells you to kill the ogres. And now these give some decent amount of XP. And they're what's called mostly done in big groups, so if you have like 4 to 5 people, you guys should be able to get them all. But just make sure that you guys are doing 10% to get drops and 5% to get credit. Now you guys are going to be relatively close to another area, and you're going to be wanting to kill these wolf hunters. Now these guys have these little pauldrons on, if you guys can notice, and they also do give you some armor, which is pretty essential. But pauldrons are something you're going to want to get, so just keep on grinding this for a bit until like you're level 135-ish. I know it's a bit of an extra stretch, but it definitely is worth it, since what's called these other bosses are going to be really sneaky, and you want to be able to do as much damage as possible. But yeah. And the quest to get him is going to be the one we first saw a couple minutes areas right here. It's only 6, and 1100 HP is 1100 XP is really good overall for someone. So now the next location is going to be a bit annoying, I gotta say, because what's called, if you don't have what's called the frost armor, I guess, or thunder armor, you're going to be taking what's called the ice damage. And I'll show you guys the way you guys get here. It's going to be near here, which is for daily, and I'll explain that in a bit. Now if you guys can see right there, there's going to be what's called okay, now you can't see him, but if you did see it, you could see a Getty right there. And it's one of like the main quests that you have to do. Let's get like your 150-ish. Now these guys are something also you want to do in groups, because they do have this really weird, some where they roar and you're kind of stunned. And if you see this little what's called purple aura around them, this means that they're corrupted, and so they have extra XP and extra health. But they do give you better drop rates, so it's your choice. But now where you're gonna want to go to get the quest is you're gonna want to go straight ahead. You want to follow the shell. Just try to stay out of the what's called Yeti's ways. You shouldn't see, you should just walk in the middle. That's gonna be what's called Mastercraft Frostweave Regalia. This is what's called gonna prevent any what's called coldness from hitting you. You want to head this way, and also you want to make sure you go left, not right, because if you go right, I mean if you go left, actually you're going to go to the parkour. Whilst if you go right, you're gonna what's called just take an easier way. It's gonna take a little longer, but you don't have to do the parkour, and this is gonna lead you straight into the village. So yeah, if you actually look at the map, this is gonna show you the 2 ways that you can take. Also, before what's called, I actually speed this up. I just want to mention to you guys there is an NPC near what's called most villages that allows you to TP to some of these places, so that is going to be very helpful, just in case you don't want to run all the way over here. I'm pretty sure it varies on the distance, the gold amount, so it's not too bad, but you just want to go straight right here. You don't want to take this left path because it does take you into another cave. That's really not where you want to go. Now there is going to be an NPC here. You can look on the map right here. I'm pretty sure this guy, yeah, this is the guy that you'd want to talk to, this Yeti horn. It's going to be something really essential. And this is where you're actually going to want to what's called make the Frostweave Regalia, which is going to what's called make sure you don't take any frost damage. So here you go. He has it right here for 3250. And I'm just letting you guys know, if you guys actually do want a better chance at what's called crafting it, you might want to get that race storage / clover storage, because it is going to help you what's called increase your chance by like 10%, I'm pretty sure. Also, he does offer like a bunch of stuff. So the Yeti, it gives you a Yeti horn, sword, spear, it gives you a lot of stuff actually. You know, this does require a couple frozen lilies, which you'll find around the tundra. you have to go down a river, I'm pretty sure, which I'll show you guys right now in a bit. Another essential place for you guys, because this is where you're gonna want what's called upgrade your stuff and stuff. Make sure you don't walk up to him with your weapon out, because he's not gonna help you out. But if I told him I'm looking to upgrade my weapon, he would tell me, oh, I require what's called a certain amount of what's called monocrystals and etc. Now that's all covered, I'll show you guys what's called some of the dailies that you'll be needing to do. But first, before we do that, let me show you guys a little river. Now if you just follow this river down into the tundra, there's gonna be like a little plant area, I guess you could say. Find the frozen lilies over there. Just make sure you have your frost wave regalia armor, so don't take any damage. But yeah, here's some of the dailies that you'll be needing to do. I'm just gonna be covering the main ones that I know of right now. The other ones I'm not really too sure on, but this guy's gonna tell you to what's called pick up some of these flowers here. You don't want to pick up 12 of these. He's gonna give you, I'm pretty sure, 8 spinches. You want to talk to this guy, and now these do all give really good, decent amount of XP. Really decent amounts of XP, I mean. Want to kill 8 of these guys. These guys are pretty annoying, so I would recommend getting another friend to help you out with these. No, after this daily, once you complete that, you're gonna want to get the cat one of the easiest ones you can do as long as you have a root, etc. Now all you have to do for this quest is find Whiskers, which is this cat, and you just want to head this direction, follow this tree. And now as you get closer to the cat, you'll hear him meowing. All you want to do is just collect it, and there you go. It's a really simple quest. You get two free race spins, 2 trait spins, and 2 magic spins. Now that you're 160, this is where it's gonna be really annoying. It's gonna be like kind of like a long time grinding, I guess you could say. So what you're gonna want to do now is you're gonna want to head to like the dungeons, the desert, a group to what's called kill these scorpions right here. They have a lot of HP, so you can't really soul them, and if you did soul them, it wouldn't be really too effective. So now you just want to grind right here. This is the doorway guy I was talking about, because he allows you to TP to other villages for pretty decent prices. This is where you want to get the scorpion mission from. It's tell you to kill 5 scorpions and 4,500 XP. This is really good. It's gonna get you to level 200 pretty quick. Also, for each boss there are what's called patterns for them, so you can learn how to perfect block them better. And now this guy is gonna tell you that he needs you to find some Anubises. And now this is like a lot more XP, but it is a lot more harder. You have to have like a decent healer, someone what's called to take the most threat. And basically how the threat system works is if you're a healer, you get like higher priority. Also, if you're doing a lot of damage, you get more threat. Yeah. That's how it's kind of gonna work, so since it's gonna target the person who has the most threat. Now now that I am forgetting something actually, the last thing that you guys are gonna want to do is you guys are gonna want to head over here, and you guys are gonna make sure that you guys do this golem right here. And now you're gonna want to make sure you do these 2 what's called dailies, because these are really important. I'm pretty sure the requirements of this one right here is 165, and when you see how much XP it gives you, it's gonna be actually insane. This is the golem mission that you want to do. Now it's gonna open this little portal right here, but you want to make sure that you want to put all of what's called your runes in. So the one over here is Raph. It's gonna be this one's Raph right here. And the way you obtain these what's called the runes is by defeating the bandit lord or / warlord. And I'll show you guys the little spawn locations when they. And now you can just put it in. And now once you put it in right here, it should light up. So here's the 3rd rune right here, and the other one is actually gonna be near what's called the tundra. It's gonna be right here. But yeah, so he's gonna spawn right here. Now he is gonna give you what's called a crimson plume if you do defeat him, but it is a pretty low dropper. And for more information on that, you guys can look on the trailer, which I'll leave in the description as always. And this is where the bandlord's gonna what's called spawn. But he also does give runes, and he does give his armor. But yeah, either way, that's all I have for this video. If you guys just find this video useful, I'd appreciate a like. Maybe for you guys to even subscribe. Just leave a comment down like on what you guys have more information on, like if there's certain what's called ways that you can do the bosses like more efficient. I'd be happy to make you guys a video. These don't cost me anything. I'll catch you guys in another video, so see you guys and peace.